on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and tonight I'm showing you guys how to get your hands on upgraded yellow snowballs here on Tag Der Toten. All you have to do is throw snowballs at 4 different sock puppets here around the map. We have a sock puppet for Sam, Eddie, a Margwa, and Fluffy the dog. The first sock puppet we're going to show you is Sam's, located here down by the lagoon, or also by the fiery Pack-a-Punch location. You can actually get here by one of 2 ways. You can use dynamite. If you don't know how to build that, I'll have a link to that down below in the description, or you can just shoot the pipe right above the fire to make a pathway to this spot. And Sam's sock puppet's going to be located on either one of these 2 big rocks facing towards the ocean, or she'll be at the end of the broken boat just over there. Just throw a snowball at the puppet and it'll disappear. The second sock puppet is going to be Eddie's, located in the lighthouse. He's going to be on one of these floors here. We have a window on floor 2 just on that pole. We have a window here on floor 3, and he's going to also be right over there on that pole, or he could be at the very top of the lighthouse sitting on this lamp. So just throw a snowball at that one, it'll disappear. And for the third sock puppet, we have Fluffy. It's going to be on the boat here by the sun deck. It could either be on top of the zipline holders or on the smoke shaft just over there, or it'll be on the corner of the roof by these speakers. And for the fourth and final sock puppet, we have the Margwa, located in the lab. It'll be right in the room that you walk into and look onto your left, and it'll be sitting there on that shelf, or it'll be the top of this big metal unit here in the center of the room, just at the top there, or it'll be on top of a panel here in the back of the room. Throw your snowball and this will also disappear once you've hit all 4 sock puppets. Once again, you can do this in any order that you want. You want to find 3 different blue campfires around the map. These will be in the same locations in every match that you play. The first campfire is in the original Call of the Dead spawn, just on the ground. This is actually going to be a soul box, so kill as many zombies as you can until the actual campfire goes away. We then have a second campfire located by one of the Pack-a-Punch locations where Stamina Up used to be. So once again, just get as many kills as you have to. Use your specialist, use your shield, whatever it is you want to use until that fire goes out. We then have one final campfire spawn in the newer spawn area here on this iceberg. Once again, you actually have to stand on the campfire so that the souls can actually collect to the fire itself. Don't walk too far away from it, or else the souls actually won't count. Once all 3 campfires have been put out, you want to return to the lab, and you'll notice that glass container that Pablo's spleen is actually in is now cracked. Just shoot it once and the spleen will fall on the floor. What you now want to do is pick up the spleen and run it as fast as you can to the top of the lighthouse to give it to Pablo. But the reason you have to be fast is because you are actually on the clock, and if you do fail, you have to return to the lab and pick up the spleen on the floor once again. You have to go a very specific route to make it to the lighthouse before the meat or the spleen goes bad or gets too warm. So you want to take the zip line here from the facility to the newer spawn area there on the left. You want to make sure you stand in the freezing cold water to keep the spleen cold. You then want to take the path to your right where Stamina Up used to be in the original Call of the Dead and make your way up to the top of the lighthouse from there. At this point, you would have made it fast enough. Give the meat or the spleen to Pablo. He'll tell you a joke about his groin being fixed, and he'll then give you yellow snowballs. And besides the actual amount he gives you here on this panel or platform, there will also be yellow snowballs spawned all around the map in the original spawns that the regular snowballs were. And every player in your game can also enjoy these yellow snowballs. It's a one hit for, I believe, as long as you play the game for. People are around 35 or 40 and still getting one hits with these yellow snowballs. So we could just assume that there might be a one hit forever, but we haven't exactly tested that just yet. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Check all links down below in the description. What do you think about having an upgrade to the snowballs here on the map? They were of course ported to Blackout, but it's cool that Tag Der Toten introduced us to these yellow piss upgrades for the snowballs, which could prove quite effective even on the higher rounds. That's about it, and peace out, everyone.